Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Hausa give Fulani quit notice to exit Hausa land. Daybreak Nigerian. Politics, Naira land. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, good morning. And please, before I go into details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe, and share. Now the details. Hausas give Fulani quit notice to exit Hausa land before daybreak in Nigeria. By Chadu Gabriel Kaduna Daybreak Nigeria 11th May 2024 says they have been victims of terrorism, injustice under Fulani leadership. In what could be described as looming tribal and ethnic war between the Hausas and Fulanis. Hausas in northern Nigeria have given Fulanis notice to quit their lands. This follows the recent backlash rejoinder to Fulani leader Dr. Salim Musa Umar, President General, Fulbe Global Development and Right Initiatives (FDGRI) by Hausa leader Kaltom Alumbe Chitami, Emancipator, Hausawa Ntasa Development Association (HTDA). Entitled for 219 years, the Hausa people have been victims of terrorism and injustice under Fulani leadership. The rejoinder obtained from verified Hausa24.com General News Kaltom Jitamil advised Fulanis to exit themselves out of Hausa land before it is too late. The Hausa24.com General News also alleged that Usman Danfodio, the great-grandfather of Fulanis, initiated the killings of Hausa people and seizure of their lands by brigandage, which continued till today. It stated, rejoined out to Dr. Salim Musa Umar, President General, Fulbe Global Development and Right Initiatives (FDGRI) by Kaltom Alumbe Jitamil Emancipator, Hausawa Ntasa Development Association (HTDA). It stated, your great-grandfather, Usman Danfodio, in the last 219 years, initiated the killings and order of Hausa people and their lands by brigandage, which continue to today, it added. The Hausas also stated that Dr. Salim Umar was silent when his Hausa people were busy visiting Hausa people and committing atrocities unabatedly. It also read in part, Dr. Salim, where were you that you had been silent when your Fulani people were busy visiting my Hausa people with the following atrocities unabatedly? They buried Hausa people alive in the days of Usman Danfodio. They sold Hausa people like herds of cattle into slavery. They castrated Hausa males to stop them from procreation. They jailed husbands and wives to their death for no just reason. They seized cultivated and uncultivated farms and farmlands belonging to the Hausas. They indoctrinated Hausa children into begging and made them see poverty as their divine destiny. They forbade the Hausa children to go to school, and those who managed to go were deprived of choice courses as they strove to further their education. Hausas are denied recruitment into armed forces, paramilitary, police force, and civil services. They forbade, excluded Hausas from participation in politics except for voting, as dictated by Fulani Malams, Imams, and Ulamas. They kidnapped Hausas Christians women from churches and raped them inside mosques, it stated. The statement also added that in northwestern Nigeria, Katsina, Zamfara, Kebbi, and Sokoto, which you are complaining about the insecurity of your Fulani, your very Fulani people did the following to the Hausa people. They burnt 44 Hausa people alive in a bus. This happened in Sokoto State during the regime of former president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, a Fulani man. They threw live Hausa babies to Fulani dogs as feed for the dogs to eat in Katsina State. They cooked Hausa newborn baby boy on the naming ceremony and gave his cooked flesh to the Hausa people to eat by force. A 70-year-old woman was gang raped by about 15 Fulani terrorists. They kidnapped a husband and wife with their son and forced the son to rape his mother right before his father. They set a market ablaze with hundreds of people in its broad daylight. They beheaded 200 people and placed their severed heads on their chest. It lamented. Dr. Salim, be reminded that Fodio, the father of your great-grandfather, arrived in Hausa land naked and uncircumcised. He was a stark illiterate and humanly debased. The Fulani were introduced to circumcision by the Hausas, and Usman Dan Fodio was taught literacy and Islamic religion in Hausa land. The Fulani never brought Islam to Hausa land as they want the world to believe. Today, the Hausa people are saying enough is enough to the Fulani people because the Hausas are forced to remember the good that they represent to the Fulani and the evil that the Fulani represent to the Hausas. Therefore, a call to arms bearing is made to the Hausas by me, Kautom Alumbe Jitami, that the Hausas must defend themselves and their lands against the Fulani people. It's noted. It continued that Dr. Salim, your voice of condemnation against the atrocities of your Fulani was never heard, but no sooner did we stand up to your Fulani people, you are all over the place calling for our attention. Enough is enough, and there is no going back to ejecting the Fulani out of the Hausa land by every means possible for masterminding genocide against Hausa people. The Fulani are strongly advised to exit themselves.
Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.